All right, now for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we set out, just a quick word about text messaging. I find that text messaging during performances can be really distracting, so I have those turned off. Altspace lets us do that, and and I won't be able to respond to any text messages until after the show. All right, so I appreciate you holding on to those. But listen, if you do need to get a hold of us, really the very best way is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address on this beam right below me. It's a great way to get in touch with us if you have any questions about world building, event hosting, or you want to just reach out and say hi. It's really just a great way to get a hold of us, and we also have a bit of fun in there too. So feel free to come on in and join us. All right, now in your menu wheel on your lower left, you're going to notice there's a microphone icon right there. Now, when that microphone icon is clear, that means we can hear you and everything that's happening in your environment. You know what? I love that. I love being able to hear you guys laugh. I love being able to hear you guys, interact with you guys. But occasionally, every so often, somebody has some feedback issues that they may not know about, or maybe you get somebody on the camera. This happens a lot where somebody will go right on the camera and, they'll deny our YouTube audience a good show because they'll stand under there and they'll go, a couple seconds will go by and they'll go, and they'll keep on doing that. Well, they go, and I ask myself when I review the footage, I'm editing the footage, and I'm like, what's so bad? What's so bad that's making them go, it's just like you look at it, you're like, oh wow, that person's having a really bad day. I'm gonna have to come in here and try harder, So that's what's going on there. But so if you find that during the performance that your microphone gets turned to red, that might be one of our moderators or my producer that's turned your microphone to red because maybe you have some background noise you don't know about, or something like that. And for anyone that's out there and they are doing that thing, right? I suggest to drink some coffee before the show. It really helps. Helps me. I got the coffee right next to me just in case I lose the energy about halfway through. All right, so that's what we're going to do there. Now, listen, if that does happen where you find your microphone has been turned to red, listen, don't feel like you can't participate. You're going to find that you have a pink cheek smiley face on your menu wheel, and when you press on that, it opens up your emoji panel, gives you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. I'll leave it to you to choose which ones are most appropriate, but if I could, I'd like to reserve this one because this is a giant hand sticking out of your head. I think we can all agree that's pretty distracting, right? So, what we do there. Now, listen, we're going to use that as kind of a signal. Let's say that my voice goes, my voice starts cracking, right? Or maybe Sharky starts making, cracking wisecracks, behind my back, or maybe the window starts cracking, or maybe you start actually, maybe over the hills, you actually see an actual crack, and we're going to want to know that. Right, so we have time to evacuate, right? And listen, if only one of you do it, I'm probably going to keep on going because it might be somebody messing around. But if it's a few of you doing it, I know there's a serious problem that we're going to need to address. We're going to need to get the evacuation sub in order and all that kind of stuff. So just let me know, and that'll be our signal. Otherwise, if something else happens, you can also just yell it out, right? Because we interact with you throughout the show. We like hearing that. All right, now. Listen, I've hosted, for those of you that don't know, haven't seen me around Altspace, because it's a later time slot for me. But, for those of you who don't know me, I've hosted over 700 events in Altspace. And you know what? That's a lot, right? And in that time, the reason I started doing it was because, actually, I forgot the most important part here. Listen, in that time, I get asked a question every single day. Right? And while I'm hosting these events, every single time somebody asks this question, they always want to know, why are we here? Right? What are we doing here? What am I doing here? What is this about? Right? You get it asked every day. So when we made this event, I said, you know what? I'm a little tired of that question and I want to have some fun. So I start out these events by asking the audience that question. So those of you that are here for the first time, you're going to find the answers right here with these three little words right below my podium here. All right. So everybody, why are we here? Let me hear it.
Feed us, shark.
All right, look, I know this was a last minute thing. Maybe you guys didn't have some coffee, and I know that you're here for the first time. All right, but really, that's not going to work for me. I'm sorry. I can't perform like this. I can't work like this. Why are we here, people? Hear it.
To feed us, shark.
Feed a
shark.
Feed a
Right,
shark.
Janet. To feed a shark. To feed a shark. Use those microphones, people. All right, now, in order to feed a shark, we're going to need a shark. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to bring out my friends. You guys want to meet my friends?
Bring them out.
Oh, yeah.
All right, look, I'm going to ask it again. You guys want to meet my friends?
Bring them out.
There we go. That's better. Okay, now I'm feeling it. All right, good. All right. Really, that was a move for me to get my notes out. But these are my friends. This is Melvin. This is Buster, and this is Fang. And I know they look good now. They look like healthy sharks, right? And you know what? They weren't always this way. When we first started doing this event, they were really skinny. All right, they were wasting away to nothing. And I was desperate. I was so desperate that I became an Altspace event host. All right, that's what I did. I started hosting events in Altspace, and I got up to 10 events a week, and I had hundreds of people coming through our events and experiences. You know what? In that time, nobody was willing to help me feed a shark, and I was sad. It was so sad I confided in an admin, and that admin told me, they said, you know what? All space users would do absolutely anything for a world building kit. Because listen, I know it's not enough to expect you guys to help me feed a shark, to save the earth one shark at a time. Oh no, you need some incentive. And we have that for you here today. You're going to see this red circle right here, this red dais. And throughout the show, you're going to see over it is going to appear various parts of our 12-piece aquarium themed world building kit. And this is really special because every one of them starts out the same. You'll notice that it's empty. This is yours to fill any way you want. And in that way, wherever you put this in Altspace, if your home space, one of the worlds you built, maybe one of your event spaces, it's going to be unique to you because no two people are going to fill it up exactly the same. Right? So I'm hoping you're going to want this. I'm hoping you're going to want this enough to be a volunteer on today's show. And if you're interested in becoming a volunteer, all you have to do is you see that pointer that's coming out of your right hand? If you've ever wondered what that's for, this is what that's for. All right, let's see. Oh, the Joker. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. So what you're going to do now is you're going to point at, you take that pointer and you aim it right at Sharky's nose, kind of like to pet his nose right there. He likes that. All right. And all you have to do is squeeze the trigger right on the nose and you're going to get a text prompt that appears in the air before you. Now, all you have to do is enter in your Altspace username, not your display name, your username. That's what you need, right, to become one of the volunteers on today's show. And if you don't know what your username is, you can find it easily enough by pressing that blue and white triangle button on your lower left. And when you press on that, you're going to find that your main menu opens up before you with all these tabs on the bottom. And one of those tabs is going to say me. Not you, but me. It's going to be like a smiley face, very inviting. When you click on it, you're going to see your own avatar looking back at you. And when it does look back at you, you're going to take a look at your hair and you're going to be like, man, I look amazing tonight. Yeah, it's like that. And on the left side, you're going to see that you have display name, and right below that in parentheses is your username. And that's the name that we're going to need in order to, in order to distribute our prizes. This way we don't have to track you down and we'll be able to distribute it pretty easily. If you are one of our winners tonight, you are going to become a friend of Sharky. Sharky will send you a friend request out there. And as soon as you receive that friend request, you accept that friend request. And, the next day or sometime thereafter, you're going to receive this 12-piece aquarium themed world building kit. Right, just for you. All right. And throughout the event, you're going to see various pieces that are going to appear there. And listen, while you fill that out, I know what goes on in Altspace. I do. I've been to the campfire. And I know what goes on there. And I heard things. I heard the things she said about you. I know how she's plotting to destroy you. I know how she's sending squads of trolls after your events. Oh, maybe that's why the Joker's here. He's like, you know what? I'm going to show this guy what for. Possibly maybe that's why JJ's here. I don't know. But, you have like troll squads coming at you and all this stuff's going on. Maybe they're trying to steal your boyfriend. I don't know. But that kind of stuff can happen. And if you're having trouble with anybody in Altspace at all, listen, we can help. All you have to do is send them a come visit. Go through your friends list, send them a come visit, right? And they'll come here and you tell them, be on the show. It's a lot of fun, right? Think of this like a public service, right? My friends will get to eat, right? And you won't have a problem anymore. Altspace will be a better place. And you know what? We did that together, people. Doesn't that feel amazing? All right, that's awesome. All right, so listen, hopefully you filled that out now. And the way this is going to work is you are going to see on your lower right, you're going to see that a raise hand button has appeared as if by magic. It's true. That's what magic looks like in VR. And all you have to do is press that raise hand button. It'll turn blue, and you just leave it on blue, and then we'll be able to have you up. But please only come up if you can have your microphone open. All right, that'll be a tremendous help. See, we only got one person that's willing to help me feed a shark. Really? You've seen this kit, right? All right, this is a genuine autographed picture of Buster right here. All right, let's see. Only one. All right, well, if this happens, I'm going to have to interview the sharks. All right, well, we got two. All right, that's good. We're going to need more than that. Oh, I've got 3 sharks, people. All right, 3 chances to win here. All right, let's see here. Anybody else want to help me feed a shark? Just press that raise hand button. We'll have you up here. All right, you're here for the first time. Don't be nervous. It's a lot of fun. We got 50 Shades of John coming in. All right, well, listen. We got 3 now. All right, let's see. Who do we have here? Let's see. Let's have a look. All right. We have Puzzler is going to be one person coming up here. We have one of our Ravenhall regulars, Iron Sniper. We also have the Joker. And as a Batman fan, I have mixed feelings about this. All right, here we go. Let's go. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to extend. Now, Sharky, you're going to need to get out of the way, please. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. All right, so what you're going to see now is we're going to extend these bridges here. And when we do, please wait for them to fully extend because we don't want to see anyone get hurt just yet. Right? And once you get on stage, remember, recenter now in the audience because if you need to recenter while you're on stage, you're going to end up right back in the audience. And this is awkward for everybody. See, how's it going, Chase? You doing okay? Fist bump. Give me a fist bump. Oh, you're not going to do it? Oh, no. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. All right, that's fine. I see how it is. Wow, hostile crowd. You saw how he didn't give me a fist bump right away? He was like, I don't know about this guy. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to pull back these bridges here, all right? Because here at Shark Time, you may not know this, but escape is bad. We don't encourage it. It's just bad. All right, now let's start out with you, Iron Sniper. You're one of our regulars, all right? You're on the show a lot. You know, you do really well, I think, you know, but you have fed a lot of my friends. Do you have a strategy? Oh, it's very important.
I don't, honestly, I guess I'm just going to have to go with the flow today.
With the flow. That's a good thing to do in the ocean. That's good. I like that.
I was just going to say,
very nice. All right, let's see. Now we got Puzzler. All right. Now, Puzzler, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Altspace for several months. I've never been to the show, though.
Oh, you have been
So
to
I
the
have
show?
no idea what I'm doing here.
Oh, you've never been to
She
the show.
hasn't.
Okay. Well, you're in
Excellent.
for a nice surprise. It's good. But, you know, so you've been around Altspace. Have you seen everything that there is to see? You've done some world exploring and
No.
stuff?
No,
No,
I
you
go
haven't seen everything?
exploring worlds, but I haven't seen
Okay.
even half.
You've chosen to go out like this? Respect that. That's good. All right,
What?
very nice. All right, let's see. Now we have the Joker. You're not the actual Joker, are you? I'm like having flashbacks here to my childhood. This is like, you know, this is not good. You know. Oh, what? Now he's laughing like that. All right, don't do that, man. Don't do it. My hand might slip on one of these buttons. All right, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Almost a year now.
Almost
It'll be a year
Wow.
in November.
Have you ever been to the show before?
No, I have not. I'm in the same boat as Puzzler.
Okay, well, what do you think so far? You haven't seen that much yet, but what do you think so far?
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay, well, that's fair. All right. Well, what I'd like to ask you guys to do now is come on up, follow me up this ramp here. Either one of these ramps will work.
Alrighty.
And when we get up top here, you're going to see we have these 3 yellow X's here for you. Why don't you all pick out a yellow X to stand on? And once you get up here, you stand on the yellow X or get comfortable because hopefully you'll be here for a while. We're missing somebody. Oh, here we go. All right. Take your place over Melvin there, Puzzler. All right. Now, if you just stand on that yellow X, please. If everyone press that consent button on the floor directly in front of you, just a minor formality for our insurance company. Excellent. Now, also, oh, no, Puzzler. Oh, no. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, no.
Nice.
Still out there? You okay? Still right there? Right. Well, I think I mentioned this. I touched on this before that you need to check in with Sharky first because if you don't, bad things happen.
Oh.
And everybody, that
How do you
was the
check
bad
in
thing.
with Sharky?
All you have to do, Puzzler, is just click right on Sharky's nose. You'll see there's a target there. You just put in your username there, like that. Right. Not your display name, your username. Okay.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Oh, that's totally fine. Don't worry about that. All right, let's see. We got somebody with some feedback over here. Tremendous feedback. All right, what's going on there? Oh, let's see. Let's see, the Joker. Okay, Joker. If you could keep the button pressing to your own platform, I'd appreciate that. All right, 1 second here. We're going to clear that out. All right, that's really not cool at all. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Clearing that out there. And you know what? Just to make you feel safe and secure, Joker, I see you trying these buttons out here. So this might make you more comfortable. It's a glass enclosure for you. Yeah, there you go. All right, now, let's see. Have you had a chance to fill that out, Puzzler?
Yes.
All right, excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend these bridges out here, have you on back up. Hopefully there's enough left of you. All right, that's good. Chance to
My
play.
legs are missing.
Excellent. All right, here we go. All right, now come on up here. All right, there you go. Very nice. And if you get back up there, what we'll do is once you get up there, just press that consent button again. Just stand on that yellow X. We'll get you all checked into our system. All right, there we go. Very
You
nice.
sure?
Yeah, go ahead. Give it a try. Let's see how we do. All right, looks like you got it. I heard those bubbles. That bubbles mean that Melvin is back below you. All right, now if I could ask everyone in the interest of fairness, press down on your left thumbstick, just to keep it fair for my friends. Stand on that left thumbstick for me, everybody. All right, excellent. Let's see. Joker, that includes you too. Do me a
I
favor, press
did.
down on that
I
left
like to push
thumbstick.
buttons.
You did. Okay, well, you were going up here pressing the other buttons. Press the other platform. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. No trouble, everybody. All right. Very nice. All right. Now, listen, I don't want you to feel left out, Puzzler. So here is a glass enclosure of your very own. All right. And just a friendly reminder, any attempt to escape will immediately disqualify you from our events. And listen, I'm told that's unfair. You know what's unfair? Denying my friends a chance to eat. Right? That's just animal cruelty, and I will not stand for it. absolutely will not. All right. So now the way this is going to work is we're going to ask our volunteer contestants a question. All right. And depending on, like their answer, you're going to win over our audience because their fate is in your hands. But don't worry, there are no wrong answers here at Shark Time. Only those answers that can convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Pretty easy. All right. And you're going to notice that a number has appeared directly above your head. This number is going to enable our audience to vote for you. So let's say that Puzzler has a fantastic answer and you're like, that's the best answer I've ever heard. I'm inspired. It's wonderful, right? All you have to do is click on Puzzler's nameplate. You're going to see that Puzzler's number goes up by 1. But let's say that Iron Sniper has an even better answer and you're like, oh, why did I vote for Puzzler, right? You can change your vote at any time. Everybody gets 1 vote to distribute however they like until we close the voting, all right? And the numbers go up and down accordingly depending on where you click, all right? So you just click on the nameplate of your favorite volunteer, all right? All right, so now we're going to start out with you, Puzzler. Are you ready for your question?
I think so.
You are. Okay, well, let's go into our first round here, all right? Are you sure? Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
Got
good.
this.
Excellent. All right. Well, one of our Ravenhall regulars, Courtney, she comes to the show a lot. It's pretty well known. She has an incredible fondness for chicken nuggets. Right? And we're thinking this is a real opportunity for us because I've heard it said that tuna is the chicken of the sea. Right? So we're thinking if we get some kind of business plan going with chicken, instead of chicken nuggets, we'll have tuna nuggets. But we need a plan. Like sort of a business plan. What can we do to make tuna nuggets the next big thing, Puzzler? What do you think?
Oh, tuna nuggets.
Do you feel put on the spot?
Yeah.
Excellent. Because this is about the time. This is about the time guys for the Sharks.
I think
Because
it,
I am.
I
did
think
say
it
they were
should
my
be
friends.
marketed in Chinese food containers.
Okay. All right, so it's going to be in the packaging. That's the trick right there. Okay. How about you, Iron? What do you think? How can we market this thing? What's your plan?
Okay, so this might sound a little familiar, but we can market it toward every sale goes to save a shark.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I like that. And listen,
Okay.
Iron, you say this is familiar. You did read the part where this is an encore performance, right?
Yes.
I'm just saying. All right, the Joker, let me ask you. All right, what's our business plan look like, Joker? How can we make this the next big thing? Because listen, we really need some new lab equipment in here. You got it.
Well, tuna is not just for cats anymore.
Oh, I see. Tuna nuggets,
Yes.
it's not just for cats anymore. Well, all right, that's
Okay.
pretty good. You do realize that when you sign that consent button, all the intellectual property belongs to us, right?
Oh, yes.
Right, the typical terms of service. I'm just making sure you understand. All right,
Good luck
everybody.
with that.
I want you to all think about our volunteers' answers. You had a chance to get to know them. All right, you heard how they answered the question there. All right, and please think about the consequences of your action. These people have friends, they have families, they have futures in Altspace, and it's all on you. Right, so right now, who do you like? You like Puzzler, Iron Sniper, or the Joker? Because we're going to be closing our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. So if you're clicking on that nameplate going, why isn't it changing? That's why it's not changing. I just said the voting's closed. Right? Keep up, people. All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, Puzzler. Let me ask you this. I know I'm sad too, but let me ask you, do you have any plans later?
I have to ask my husband. He's over there.
Uh-oh, you brought your family? All right, look. Who is it? Raise your hand. Who is it?
Raise your hand,
Where's the
Carl.
husband? All right, Carp, listen, you got to understand this isn't personal. Right? This is just purely entertainment. That's all this is. All right.
Yes.
Puzzler, let me ask
It's a
you a
real
quick question
Carol
about your
Baskin
husband.
situation.
Is he the type to press charges?
No.
No. All right. Excellent.
just
That's very
gets
good.
even.
And listen, just remember that you did sign that consent button. That's all I'm saying.
If it happens on a
So
game
now,
show, it's
listen,
legal.
To make exactly. If you to make this process a little bit more painless, just give us a good scream on the way out. That really helps. There you go. There you go. Excellent. Well done. That was a good scream. All right, everybody, listen.
It's pretty good.
It's time we had to talk. How many of you were here for the first time? If you're here for the first time, put your hand up like this. Let me see. All right, good. Yeah, then we need to talk about this. We need to discuss this. When we first did this event, we were really psyched about it. We're really enjoying it a lot. It was a good time. And, we brought the admins out to have a look at it. We were very proud of it. But the admins, well, they were horrified by what they saw. right? Because that effect that you just saw, it turns out it looks like something else, and I think it says more about them than it does us. But I promised them that I would take a moment to explain in every show that that's just seasoning. That's all that is, and we have to add that. Listen, sharks don't like eating people. They really don't. But they love eating Altspace Avatars because Altspace Avatars are delicious. But you know what? Some Altspace Avatars, they've got those green tags above their head, right? They're disgusting, gross, right? It's got like a minty aftertaste. It's really, oh man, it's horrible. And so we have to add that seasoning in just a little bit better. So if you're back at the campfire and you're talking about what a nice time you had at the Shark Time tonight, I want you to please remember that's just seasoning. That's all that is. And you didn't see nothing. Okay? All right, good. I'm glad we could have this talk. This is good. All right, well, we do have an opening up there. Does anybody else want to help me feed a shark? I see we only got 2 on the list. Anybody want a chance to win these prize items here? Look, we got animated seaweed. It's pretty cool. All right, anybody want to try? We have a hand going up there. Pepper Potts, if you go ahead and just press that raise hand button and you lower right, we can have you up. All right? That's that raise hand button. And let me ask you, you did check in with Sharky first, right? Let's see. I got to get you on here. Let's see. Pepper Potts. There we go.
I did.
You did check in with Sharky. All right, that's awesome. All right, so we're going to extend these bridges to have you up. How long have you been around Altspace for, Pepper? How long have you been around Altspace for? Come on up.
Since last October.
Last October. You get stuck there? Let me see. That's strange. You should be able to get up here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, try that now. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to pull back these bridges because here at Shark Time, escape is bad. All right, let's take a moment to get to know you. For those in the audience who aren't aware of you, so you've been around Altspace for a little bit. This is the first time at the show. You said you've been here before at the beginning. I think I said that.
No, I've been here to watch the show about 3 times.
You've never been on the show before.
No, I've never been a contestant.
Wait, so you watched the show and you know what's going to happen, but you came up anyway. Let me ask you, where'd you go wrong in life?
Everywhere.
Everywhere? Okay, well then you're in the right place.
Everywhere.
I'm up this ramp here, right? Follow me up here. And what we're going to do is we're going to get you all checked in. We have an opening right here, right in front of Melvin. All right, as we're going into our second round, everybody. Right. So if you go ahead and just press here to consent button, a minor formality for our insurance company. That's all you need to do. Excellent.
Okay.
And I hear from those bubbles that Melvin has just arrived directly below you. But I don't want you to be nervous. I want to give you a glass enclosure of your very own. Here you go. There it is. All right. So now as we begin our second round, let's reset our scores, everybody. So now the audience voting is now open, and you guys can vote any way you like to just by clicking on the nameplate. Your favorite volunteer. All right. Now let's start you out with you, Joker. You all set? Let's ask you a question there. All right, cool. All right, now I've heard rumors going around Altspace, a lot of rumors. All right, and this one's particularly nasty, and I'm going to share it with all of you. I heard a nasty rumor earlier that the admins of Altspace are actually real people and not these all-powerful beings we know them to be. Right. Now, I know that's ridiculous, I do, but it got me thinking about it. Like, what would that look like? So I'm going to ask you, the Joker. Let me ask you here. Now, assuming right, for a moment, and again, just kind of, clear out your mind, forget the fact that there's a shark under you, and just tell me, from the heart, if admins were actually real people, what would they be like?
Cold and calculated.
Cold and calculated. Okay. Well, that's an answer. All right. Iron Sniper, how about you? What do you think? If admins were people, what would they be like?
I'm going to say that they're probably are a little cold and calculated, but they're a little passionate because they brought us all together.
Yeah.
They have a passion to drive.
Good. Yeah, okay. So they do their best, but they've got to like calculate stuff with the planning and stuff. Okay. How about you, Pepper? What do you think? What if admins were people, like real world people, what would they be like? Okay. I'm not hearing. Maybe it's stage fright. Can anyone else hear Pepper? Is that just me?
Hold on.
Oh, I'm seeing head shakes.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you just fine. Can everyone hear Pepper okay now? Put your hands up if you can hear Pepper. All right, let's hear it for Pepper. Everybody yell out, yeah. Yeah. There we go. What's really ironic, if you don't make it, and I'm not rooting against you in any way, but if you should happen to meet Melvin up close, right? When I yell out, it's just seasoning, and your first name is Pepper, I think that's just kind of funny. I did. I'm sorry. I gotta laugh at that. All right, let me ask you: if admins were real people, right? I know they're not, but just assume for a minute that they were. All right. What would they be like?
I think they would be like hot dogs with skinny legs.
Would be like a
Because
hot
you
dog with
have to be a
scalers.
weenie in order to hear the rumors and really believe them. That makes you
Wow.
a weenie. So
Oh wow.
that's what
Okay.
I think.
All right. Wow.
Big
Okay.
old
You know what?
walking hot dogs. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of unusual answers here at Shark Time, and I knew that having a later time slot, it was not without its risks. But you know what? That is by far the most unusual answer I've heard, and we've been doing this show for nearly a year. All right, let's see here now. All right, now we are going to take a moment to lock in our votes, so I want you all to take a moment to consider the consequences of your actions. I want you to remember that these people have friends, they have families, they have futures in Altspace. All right, so let's see what we've got here. All right, we're going to close the votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. All right, let's see how we did, everybody. Let's see here. Oh, okay. All right, so we don't have a lowest score, which is what we're going for. So we are going to move on to our next round. Everybody's going to survive and move on through. So as we go into our third round, you may have noticed when you entered, we have a Patreon sign up. And we have that up because we are trying to raise money to put on more interactive experiences for all of you. And you'll notice we also have a buy us a coffee link for that purpose. But not only that, listen, I know we joke around a lot in here about feeding sharks, but in the real world, we're actually trying to save one. All right, a portion of whatever we collect is going to go to the Bimini Shark Lab, and it's going to enable us to help them with their research and their spread awareness about some of the horrific practices facing sharks in their oceans today, like shark finning, some of the environmental challenges. And if you'll notice, we have a picture up of Sharky right here. All right, we've actually, thanks to all of your support, we've actually been able to adopt our first shark. We named him after Sharky, and when we adopt the next one, we're going to call that one Melvin, Buster, and so on. All right, and we're going to reflect the names that we have during our shows, because we have like a lot of characters that we have coming around during the shows, and we're going to have that reflected in the real world, and we just think that's cool. And we want to thank you all for allowing us to do our part to help. We really appreciate your support coming out to our shows, subscribing to our YouTube channel. And those of you who do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you're in our YouTube audience, let me just tell you something. We like you guys better. We do. It's true. Sorry. It's just the truth. All right. So we are going to move on to our third round here. So we are going to clear out our scores here. So let's get ready to start out. And this time, I think we're going to start out with you, Iron Sniper, because this one affects you. You're all set? You're ready. I think you're. Can everybody else hear Iron okay?
Yes.
It muted me for some
Sorry,
reason.
there we go.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Yeah, it was like an audio management thing. All right, so let's see, Iron. Here we go. Now listen, Melvin, Buster, and Fang have one thing in common: their favorite food. And as it happens, one of their favorite foods is one of our Ravenhall regulars. And as fate would have it, it's you, Iron Sniper, for their favorite food. So we were just wondering if you wouldn't mind sharing, what's your favorite food?
Oh, my favorite food, honestly, is a good old homemade spaghetti.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Now, is it like with meatballs or just like straight up spaghetti with some sauce?
Like meat sauce or, good homemade meatballs.
I really should start eating before the shows. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, oh, that sounds good. All right. Well, let's see. Now, Pepper Potts, let me ask you, what's your favorite food? Pepper? Okay. Maybe you're gonna mime your favorite food. Let's see, there we
Okay.
go.
My favorite food is chocolate cake because
Chocolate
everybody
cake.
could do with chocolate cake. Yes.
Okay. All right, that's nice. Okay, very good. All right, a little dessert there. Now, how about you, Joker? What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
You heard it
Never
here
met a
first.
pizza I didn't
The
like.
Clown Prince enjoys pizza. All right. I never thought I'd have something in common with the Joker, but there it is. Okay.
Yes.
There we are. All right. I don't understand why is it always clowns. All right. Now, I want you all to take a moment to think about which volunteer you like the best. All right. Is it the Joker? Is it Iron Sniper? Is it Pepper Potts? I don't know. Only you can decide. So cast your vote right now for your favorite volunteer. We're going to be closing the votes out in 3, 2, and 1. And the voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. Let's see. Oh, Pepper. Let me ask you something. Do you have any plans later?
All them healthy people out there.
Do you have any plans later?
Do I have any plan? Well, I did,
Yeah,
but
that's too
I guess
bad.
they're gonna have to be changed now.
Yeah, I think so. Let me ask you this. It's the most important question we ask here. Does anybody know where you are right now?
My hubby does right there, Dracula.
Really? Okay, wow, we got a lot of couples coming out tonight. That's cool. All right, that's neat. All right. Okay, let me ask, Dracula, are you the type to press charges? You are. Okay. Well, Pepper, as you go out, listen, normally I tell people that it helps to scream on the way out. It does help a lot. But if you would, I want you to yell out, I hit the consent button. Go ahead and try that. Okay, there you go. All right, everybody. Listen, those of you that came in late, maybe the people that were here from the beginning can help. What was that you just saw, everybody?
Just seasoning.
Really?
Seasoning.
Come on, a little bit better than that.
A
Drink the
spicy
coffee.
meatball.
Just seasoning.
What's that coffee? Just seasoning. That's all that was. That's all it's ever going to be. And you didn't see nothing. All right, everybody. Let's see here. Now, we're going to move into, we have 2 contestants left, 2 volunteers, so we're going to move into our sudden death round, all right? So we can eliminate them and see how that goes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that you like that, Joker?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's keep it fair. In the interest of
The best
fairness,
kind of death.
we're going to reset the scores here. All right, here we go. All right. Now, let's start out, since you're so excited about sudden death, Joker, let's start out with you. Are you ready for your question?
Sure.
All right, excellent. All right. Well, now one of the sponges that cleans our set after the show, we have a collection of sponges that come in between shows to clean all the glass. That's why it looks all so nice and clean in here. One of them, he's developed kind of a nervous condition because he's very concerned about copyright infringement. He's very concerned because, as it happens, when this young sponge began his life, he was named Bob. Who didn't see that coming, right? And he has he's had some problems with and he's been in touch with our legal department, the good people at Forrester and Wood, and they've advised him, listen, what could fix this is a name change, right? So Joker, if you could suggest a name for our poor unfortunate sponge friend, really get a new start on life. What do you think?
A name for SpongeBob.
Yes.
Well,
actually, Bob the Sponge. He hates it when people call him.
Oh,
that.
yes.
Minor
Copyright.
Yes, copyright. Yes, that's the problem.
Bob the Sponge.
Cool.
Go as a squeegee.
A squeegee.
Bob the
I
squeegee.
like that. A squeegee. All right. Well, you know what? It's very detailed. That would probably get him a lot of work. That's interesting. I like that. Now, how about you, Iron? What do you think? What should we call this sponge?
Squeaky clean.
Squeaky the sponge. That's a good one. All right, everybody. Let's see. All right. Well, let's give everybody. Actually, let's take a moment here because there's only 2 of you left. Iron, let me ask you, why do you deserve to live more than the Joker?
Because I represent good. He represents bad.
Okay. All right. Now, the Joker, who seemed amused by that answer, why do you think you should live more than Iron Sniper here?
Well, the sharks aren't nothing when you can escape an asylum.
Oh, fair. Okay, I see. That's interesting. I got all kinds of copyright issues happening here tonight. All right.
Yes.
Well, now let's see. We're going to give everyone a chance to think about it. All right. I want you to think about really the future of Altspace. I want you to think about their futures. I want you to think about what they could do in life, where they're going to go, what they're going to see, things like that. People they'll meet. And I think the power is all in your hands. Let's see here. All right. We're going to lock our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. Voting is now closed, and let's see how we did.
Yes.
The sound's happening behind me. I think I know how this is going. Let's have a look. Oh, Iron, what is going on? You made it pretty far, too.
I did.
All right. Well, Buster, it's going to be Iron again. There you go. All right. So now what we're going to do,
Nice.
All right, give us a good scream on the way out. All right. Here we go. All right. There we are.
Lots of iron in his diet.
Did this to me.
There we go. All right, everybody. Now, what was that you just saw? What was that?
Nothing but
Seasoning. That's right. All right, good. Listen, we're going to have mugs made up. We're going to have T-shirts, things like that. But I'm counting on all of you to spread the word. That's just seasoning. Okay. All right. Good. All right. I'm glad we're clear on that. All right. Now, Joker, what we're going to do is we're going to take down your enclosure here, right, and have you down to announce you as one of our winners. Come on down here, right here, and stand in front of this red circle. Right, there you go. And then face me, if you don't mind. All right. Now, our audience can help. All right. So what I'd like you to do now is to throw up as many emojis as you can while we take Joker's picture. Joker, if you wouldn't mind moving over this way a little bit, just so I can get the audience in the picture too. A little bit more. A little bit more. Keep going. A little bit more. There you are, right there. Perfect. All right, everybody, throw up all those emojis. And I'm going to count down.
Woo,
From
what's
3.
going on?
Get ready
What's
to say
going
shark
on
time.
here?
2, 1. It's shark time.
Shark Tank.
It's your time.
There we go. Very nice. Oh, that came out great. All right.
Shark bait.
Joker, in a few days, probably sometime tonight, you're going to receive a friend request from the Sharky himself. Just accept that friend request, and shortly after that, you will receive this 12-piece aquarium-themed world building kit. All right. Now,
Oh,
for those
sick.
of you that came in late and would like a chance to win, we're going to have you return to the audience there, Joker. All right. We're going to go for another couple of rounds here. We're going to do another set if anyone would like to try here. Head on out right there, Joker. We'll go back in the audience section. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Now, if anyone would like to be a volunteer on today's show, all you have to do is go ahead, Sharky. You'll get in the position here. Is you can click on Sharky's nose, all right, with your pointer that's coming out of your right hand. All right, so you approach this open section of railing, aim at Sharky's nose, and you're going to get a spinning target. Just squeeze that trigger one time, and you're going to get a text prompt that appears in the air before you. So if you haven't checked in with Sharky already, this is your time to do it, because if you don't check in with Sharky, bad things happen. All right. So now, what we're going to do now is we're going to have, Sharky come on over here, and it'll actually give everyone a moment to fill that out and, and get everybody set up here, right? And you're going to notice in your lower right, there's a raise hand button. So after you get that filled out, just press that raise hand button. I see we got 5 people on the menu, right? So we got some options. Let's get my friends back here. Let's clear everything out. All right, so let's see. We're going to bring out my friends again. Let's see. Oh, Fang left too. All right, yeah, these guys aren't used to doing the longer shows. We're trying a longer format tonight. All right, maybe we can get a little cheers, show me some emojis, encourage my friends to come back out because they're working extra hard today. All right, let me see. All right, got some emojis. All right, that's good. All right, let's bring them back up. Melvin, Buster, and Fang as we go into our second set. Let's call this the dessert round. That's what we'll do. All right, now who's going to be dessert, I wonder. All right, let's see who we have. Let's see. We have somebody named Chase. We can have Chase up. That's a good idea. We also have Raz217. All right, we're going to have them up. And we also have somebody named Banks. All right, we're going to have Banks come up. All right, there we go. All right, now let's see. We're going to clear off Joker's name here as we get ourselves all reset here.
I want to go.
All right, let's try that. See if that works. All right, see if this works. Okay. All right, now let's clear this out here. Try this. All right, clear out our votes. I think that should reset everything. We're not used to the longer format. But if I've called your name, we invite you to come up to the stage. We're going to extend these bridges. Sharky, get out of the way. Sharky, what is? Oh, you all saw that. You barely made it. Sharky, we rehearsed this, man. I know you're tired, but that's just dangerous. That was close. All right, well, if I called your name, come on up. And, and listen, if you need to recenter, do it now, because if you try to do it in the audience, rather, because if you do it now and you recenter on stage, you end up in the audience, and this is just awkward for everybody. It really is. All right, so let's see. Oh, somebody did it. I saw somebody disappeared. There we go. It was you, Chase. All right, cool. So we got Chase, and we've got Banks, and who else did we call that's not here? Let's see here. Let's see. We got Chase coming here, and also... let's see. Oh, it was Raz. Raz, maybe you pressed the button by accident because I don't see you on the list anymore. Let's try Game Boy. Boy, we're gonna have you on the show. Out there, Game Boy? All right, cool. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull these bridges back because, as I mentioned earlier, you might that escape is bad here at Shark Time. All right, now Game Boy, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Since December.
December. So you've been here for a while. You've seen everything. Have you been like world hopping and all that kind of stuff?
Yep.
You had the full experience, so you don't mind going out like this. Very brave. You're very brave. Well, thank you, Game Boy. It's very, very brave. Now, Banks, how about you? How long have you been around Altspace?
2 months, maybe.
Months. Okay, well, that's time to see everything, and you're going out like this. I respect it. Have you ever been to the show before? Thanks. Have you ever been to the show before? You need to keep that microphone open. Have?
Sorry.
What do you think?
Pretty cool.
Cool. Okay. All right. Did you drink coffee?
No, I don't.
No, you don't? Okay. Well, I was going to suggest maybe have a cup before the show or something. All right. Let's see. Chase, how about you? How long have you been around Altspace before?
This is cool.
A few months.
Few months. And have you ever been to the show?
No, this is first time.
What do you
first
think
time
so
too.
far? What do you think so far, Chase? You just muted yourself. I think. There you go. Keep that microphone open for me. It's easier.
Here we
This
go.
way the audience can hear you. There you go. All right. You got that audience open. So what do you think so far?
Well, I guess we'll find out in a minute.
You guess we'll find out. So Chase hasn't made up his mind yet. He's keeping an open mind. I respect that. All right, that's good. Now who said this was cool? Somebody yelled out, "This is cool."
Like, this is cool. What's going on? What?
Game Boy, I like your enthusiasm. All right, come on up. Well, you guys can come up here, up this ramp. Follow me up here. And as soon as you get here, I want you to pick out a yellow X where you feel comfortable. Right? So hopefully
Sure.
you'll be there for a while. Right? And click on that consent button that's right in front of you. If you would, check you into our system. All right. Here we go. I hear some bubbles from some. There we go.
I can't get into the square.
Uh-oh.
I can't get in.
Thanks. Oh. Oh, I can't work like this. All right, look,
I can't get
everybody.
in. I can't get
I
in.
said that checking in with Sharky. Okay, Wait, don't panic. Don't panic. We'll work it out. Okay. But we did say checking in with Sharky was a very critical part of the process, Banks. You go ahead and click on Sharky's nose and just put in your username for me. Could you do that? All right. In the meantime, somebody else was having trouble with the button there. Let's see here.
Yep.
Let's see. All right, Game Boy. I tell you what. What do you want your name to be? We're gonna put you in the system manually.
Game Boy.
Game Boy. Okay. You don't want it like to be like dinner or entree, dessert.
Sure, whatever.
appetizer, Maybe.
Go ahead,
Whatever. Okay.
sure.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, you know what? Just so we don't mess up your name, we'll put in Game Boy. All right. Just like that. All right. So we'll do it this way. But I got to ask you verbally. Do you consent to this? It's very important and
Yes.
legally binding in most countries.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Good. Excellent. All right. Cool. All right. Well, it looks like you're in a system. So just position yourself on this yellow X if you would. All right. Now let's see. We're missing somebody.
Fang,
Here.
like,
Let's
can't
see.
get on the X,
Thanks.
bro.
Did you get it all filled out? You get checked in with Sharky? Okay. All right. Cool. Well, you're gonna have you back up here. And my producer can put you back on megaphone because I notice your voice is kind of low.
Pressing,
Come
nothing's
back in, and I'm
happening.
gonna ask you only. That's okay. Just stay on that yellow X. You don't need to press it. You've already agreed.
Oh,
That's
okay.
legally binding in most countries. That's all we care about. Just stand on that yellow X for me so we can all see you a little better. Stand on
Can't
that yellow
move.
X right there.
I keep quiet. I
Can't
can't move
move.
any further.
You can't move any further. Okay. Let
Oh.
me see. All right. Well, that's strange. All right. Push forward on your left thumbstick.
Am.
Okay. You
Do
are.
you have to change my
Okay.
surroundings, maybe?
All right. No, you know what it is? If you go ahead and press on that left thumbstick, press it down like it's a button. Probably gonna take you into the audience. But there you go. Now try walking onto that X. If you would.
Oh, not anything.
No. All right. You might be having some kind of issue with your Guardian system. If you could, just press down that left thumbstick one more time. Oh, there we
All
go. Okay. Let's see.
There it goes.
All right. Good. All right. Now try it again. Come up this bridge and try to stand there. I think that's what's going on. All right.
Okay.
So we got. All right, everybody. We got a little bit of a delay getting started here. All right. We got Game Boy there. All right. Now, what happens when you press the button now, Banks?
Ah.
There we go. You're all checked in. That's awesome. All right. Now, Game Boy. Any luck getting on that yellow X? It's just very strange.
No, bro.
No. Okay. All right. Well, we might be having a bit of a technical problem. That's very unusual. Oh, you know what it might be? I think I know. I think I got this figured out. I think you came in late, and I think. All right, 1 second. This might fix it. Stand by. Think I know. I think I've solved the problem.
Oh, there we
Give
go.
that a try. Give that a try. All right, cool, excellent.
Yep.
All right, so you thought the tank was there. All right, got it. All right, now, all right, so what we're going to do is, as we did before, we're going to give each your own glass enclosure to make you feel safe, secure, and comfortable. All right, here we go. All right, and we're going to begin our first round of our second set here at It's Shark Time tonight, and we're going to start out with, and again, if you came in late, the way this works is we ask you a question, right? And your answer is going to convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Pretty easy.
Oh, okay.
That's all you have to do. Right. And our audience has the ability to vote for you. Each of you out there have one vote to distribute any way you like. So if Game Boy gives a great answer and you like his answer, just click on his nameplate right there and you'll see the number goes up by 1. But let's say that Banks has an even better answer. You're very impressed. All you have to do is click on Banks's nameplate and the number will switch like that. So the numbers will go up and down and it's yours to distribute however you like. Okay, everybody? All right. So now we're going to start out. Let's start out with you, Game Boy, since you were pretty enthusiastic. All right. You ready for your first question? All right. Well, let's see. Many people find that a brush with the Grim Reaper, it really gives them kind of a new lease on life. All right. When they're in dangerous situations such as this, really turns things around for them. So let me ask you this, Game Boy, if you survive tonight, all right, and you happen to be one of our winners, you're able to walk away from this experience. Let me ask you, what are you going to do differently?
Find a better job and find some girlfriends. 'Cause I'm single right now.
Okay. So you got plans. All right, and everyone out there in the audience, you guys hear that? He's available. All right, now, Banks, let me ask you. All right, after tonight, if you should be one of our winners, if you should survive, all right, what are you going to do differently in life?
I'm gonna leave my girlfriend.
You're going to leave your girlfriend.
Oh,
Okay.
you win.
Is your girlfriend out there tonight? Thanks.
She's in the room, so I can't be.
He's in the room. Okay, could your girlfriend raise the hand out there?
No,
Say.
no, she's in the bedroom.
Oh, in the room with you. All right, and so, and does she hear you say that?
No, that's why I'm trying to be quiet.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Well, listen, we do see the very best and worst of humanity at Shark Time. All right, and wow, I don't, Banks, I just don't know what to do with that. All right, well, Chase, let me ask you. All right, what are you gonna, if you're one of our winners, what are you gonna do differently in life?
You know, I might have to do something that this game is very excited about and help out some sharks.
That's wonderful. That's great. All right, cool. Well, you know, if you're not one of our winners, then you'll do your part to help feed a shark, save the earth one shark at a time.
There you go.
You'll make Fang's night. I can tell you that right now. All right, everybody. Now I want you to take a moment to really think about the consequences of your actions here. I want you to think about which volunteer is your favorite. All right, which answer did you like the best? Was it Game Boy's enthusiasm? Was it Banks going to turn on his girlfriend, or was it Chase's dedication to the cause? All right, here. Let's see. We're going to close the votes out in 3, 2, 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did. It looks like, Banks, let me ask you something. Well, I mean, you said you had plans later. Does your girlfriend know where you are right now?
No.
Oh, she doesn't? And is she the type to press charges at all? Oh, all right. Well, that's a good thing. All right. So just give us a good scream on your way out. It really helps the process. Here we go. Hey, Banks, thanks for joining us. All right, everybody. What was that you just saw? We're just seasoning. That's all that is. That's what we're going to be. All right, everybody. So now we're going to go into our second round of this set. All right. And we are, let's see, we're going to start out with, who should we begin with? Start out with you, Chase. Let's clear our scores out here. All right. There we go. We're going to clear our scores out. Chase, are you ready for your question?
I am.
I am absolutely not. Okay, let's see here. All right. Yeah, this is where I have to peek through the headset there. All right, I see. All right. Oh, yeah, this is good. Listen, let's see. Oh, wait, lost that completely. All right. Let's completely lost my question. This is going to happen from time to time. Bear with me. All right. Now, it turns out that sharks, right? Sharky tells me that sharks can perceive a lot more of the electromagnetic spectrum than we can as humans. And he says it's really cool. He says it's way cooler than sonar. He says it's just better. He said, but one of the downsides is when you want some quiet time alone, you really can't get it as a shark because you're so aware of your environment. It's really kind of hard to tune that stuff out, you know? And he found that there's a human invention that can really turn that around. Refrigerator magnets, right? He for a more peaceful experience, and he'd like to expand his collection. All right, so he's going to be shopping for more, but he doesn't really know, what's out there. Chase, he has no idea. Right? So we were hoping that you could share with us, what kind of refrigerator magnets do you have on your real-world refrigerator? I'd like to hear it.
I actually just moved, and so I have no refrigerator magnets on my refrigerator.
No.
Oh,
But if I could recommend one,
Terrible.
I think it should be an It's Shark Time refrigerator magnet.
We should totally have that, like a gift shop with a refrigerator magnet. I like that, Chase. We're gonna have to hire you or something. That's good. I like that marketing department. All right, but let me ask you, is it embarrassing to admit in front of all these people that you don't have any refrigerator magnets?
Yeah, no shit.
I'm much more of a simplistic person, like to keep things looking nice and clean.
No, it's not a reflection on you in any way.
Yeah.
At least good. Well, I like
hope
that
not.
answer. I thought that was really good. And I heard somebody in the audience when I asked that question. I think it was Dark Panda went, "Oh God," like he felt for you. And you probably got it felt because he's like, "What would I do? I don't know. Oh, this is the pressure. It's just too much. I can't go on." All right, now Game Boy, it's on you. All right, tell us about your refrigerator magnets.
I have magnets to play music and sound, like from the 90s.
Wait. How does it work? You just go up and you press the button on the magnet and it plays music?
Yeah.
That's called a
cool.
radio.
So you can you go to the refrigerator, you need a little bit of a boost, you press the button, and then you're dancing, right? You're like, oh, I just got my drink, everybody. I got my drink. Yeah.
Yeah, and some play musical sounds, and some play like a siren, some plays like a cell phone ringing.
Oh, and you got sirens too. Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay. Well, dinner at your house must be fun, everybody. He's got sound effects and music and special effects. That's cool. All right. So you've all had a chance to really, get to know our contestants by the contents or their, or what they have on their refrigerator. You know what? Actually, a little bit extra time. I want to really get a chance to figure out which one of you is going to do it here. Chase, let me ask you, what's actually inside of your refrigerator right now? Fang really wants to know.
Oh gosh, I have a lot of beef and chicken and things that Fang would probably really like to eat.
Okay, so it's a new place. You got there, and you may not have a lot of refrigerator magnets, but you're eating good. Right? That sounds good. That's good. I really got to start eating before shows. Really do. All right, Game Boy. How about you? What's in your refrigerator?
Freezer and fridge, or just both?
What's in your refrigerator? Apparently, you
I
have
got
two of
two
them. That's interesting.
No, like, is it freezer and fridge or just the refrigerator?
You know what? Your choice.
Okay, I got the fridge. I got 2 cases of beer,
Probably has
Okay.
some taco meat, hamburgers.
and heads.
Wow. All right. What about the freezer? What's in there? What's in the freezer section?
I got frozen pizza, frozen pretzels, cake, ice cream,
Okay.
popsicles.
All right. All right. Now, one more question, if I could. Let me ask you, why do you deserve to live more than Chase?
Because I am more outgoing. I swim. I work my ass off.
All right. So you're living your best life. You think
Trying
that
to,
gives
yes.
you more right to it than Chase? All right. There we go. Chase. All right. That's pretty messed up, man. I'll be honest with you. Right, I want to help you out. It looks like Game Boy's got a lot of friends in the audience, too. You see those numbers? I'm getting worried about you. All right. So tell me, this is your chance to win over the audience. Don't tell me, tell them. Right? In impassioned plea, why do you deserve to live more than Game Boy?
Because we all know that sharks enjoy eating gamers. So I think the shark will enjoy it better.
All right. Wait a minute.
When was that a
You
fact,
heard
bro?
that? I heard that, right? That was personal. That was just,
Yeah.
all right, look, that was an attack. And if ever
Oh,
I see
bro.
one- listen, I hang out with sharks, people. I know what that looks like. And let me tell you, when a shark rolls his eyes, that means something else. It means something else entirely. All right.
Yeah.
So, gamer, this is your chance to defend yourself. Make an impassioned plea to the audience. Tell them, just like for your life, man. Just tell them, just tell them why they should vote for you.
Because I am a good worker, trying to work my ass off. Please don't kill me.
Okay.
Trying to live my
Sensing
life
a
as best I
pattern
can.
Okay. That's in a pattern. All right. Now let's see. Chase, it's I gotta tell you, look at those numbers, man. Oh wait, look, it's looking more even. Now's your chance. Go for it. An emotional plea right now to the audience. Quick. Count.
You know, I think that that I should be saved here because, you know, it's okay if I don't have magnets on my refrigerator.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should judge you for that. All right, but listen,
Tied.
everybody.
We're tied.
Right.
Oh,
Now,
I'm losing.
we can see it. It's pretty close. I like to think my interference had something to do with that. But listen, now it's all on you. Only you people can decide how this is going to turn out. Right. So what I'd like you to do now is I want you to put some thought into this. All right. We've got a chance to get to know them. We know what. I mean, come on. We know what's in their refrigerator. Okay, we know them now. You got a lot more invested now. Right? And we know what's on their refrigerator. We know what's in it. We know what's in his freezer. We know all these things. All right. So let's see here. Right. Take a moment. Choose your favorite contestant. We got Game Boy and we got Chase. All right. We're gonna lock our votes out in 3 because it looks like you have all decided. Because the numbers really aren't jumping up at all. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lock our votes in 3. Last chance, people. 2, 1. Voting is now closed. Let's see how we did. Oh, wow, Game Boy. All right, Chase, the audience has spoken. So what you may do is give me a good scream on your way out as you meet my... Wait a minute. Anybody know where you are right now?
No, nobody knows where I'm at.
Excellent. All right, that's good news. All right, give us a good scream. Give us a good one. We know screams here. Make it convincing. Okay, well, that was a scream, everybody. What do you all think of that scream? I didn't think it was very enthusiastic. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, Chase. Nice to see you again. Thanks for making the show. You're late. You just missed that other guy, Chase. He was a really good contestant. All right. So now it looks like Game Boy is our second winner tonight. We're going to pull back these bridges here, right? Actually, we're not going to pull back the bridges. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I don't know why. Oh, yeah. We are going to pull back the bridges because Sharky's going to head out tonight. All right. So now what's going to happen now, Game Boy, we're going to take down this glass enclosure for you. And what you're going to find is that you're going to get a friend request from Sharky in a couple of days. Right? And when you accept that friend request, you're going to receive this 12-piece aquarium-themed world-building kit right here. All right, that's your prize tonight. All right, and you can use it in your world building, your event spaces, any way you like. But we'd like to take your picture to go out on our Twitter as we announce our winners tonight. If you come stand in front of us, we can take your picture. All right, come on down here. Very good. All right, now if you would just stand here and right in front of there and face me and turn around slightly. There you go. Now our audience can help. Throw up as many emojis as you can. All right, will we take his picture? Here we go. Going in 3, 2, 1. It's shark time. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right, very nice. Good picture. All right, now you can find that on our Twitter. You can find us at Ravenhall VR if you'd like to see that. Also, we are going to be running this again this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So come on out and see us. You'll find us on the you'll find us on the events tab of your main menu. All right, now we're going to head Sharky out to his trailer. If everybody, let's hear it for Sharky. Thanks for making it, Sharky. Thanks for all your help tonight.
Sharky.
All right, Sharky. We'll see Sharky next time. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. Listen, how many of you have never flown in Altspace before? Anybody never flown in Altspace before? Put your hands up like this. Let me see. Anybody?
All flown.
Okay, all right, cool. Normally at this point, we take everybody out to Ravenhall Academy. But we see we have a couple minutes left here. So what I'd like to do is, because a lot of you are seeing the show for the first time tonight, all right? So if anybody has any questions, just press on the raise hand button right now, and I'd like to, take them, right? Also, listen, we'd love to hear what you think of the show. So if you could, in the lobby, you're going to find that we have a guest book set up there. Right? And that's your way to leave comments for us to let us know how you enjoyed the show. All right, so please feel free to sign that. We love hearing from you. It's like our favorite part, reading your comments. All right, I see we got Marty. Marty, you out there? What's up? Marty, you out there? You got a question? I saw your hand going up before. You were popping that hand. What's up?
I'm good. No.
You good? And everybody, you heard it here first. Marty is good. All right. I'm going to open up the airlock in the back if anybody's interested in going to the Ravenhall Flight Academy. Here we go. All right.
Been there.
We go. Got that open there. All right. Now, I want to thank you all for coming tonight. I'm going to extend these bridges so I can get out of here. All right. And please come back and see us this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. All right. Let's see. Oh, the band quit. All right. Well, we had a longer show tonight. That's probably why. They're like, you know what? We're done. And they just left. That's messed up. All right, everybody. Thank you all for coming. I had a good time. Thanks for making it so. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye. All right, now what?